Hello, hello. Okay, so let's do a quick walkthrough on what I believe to be the best filtrations for your koi pond. The reason it's the best because it has all the bell and whistle, but really on the cheap. Very whatever I built here is not pricey at all, but it has everything a great pond filter or a great pond should have. But it's on the price is very low. So let's do a little walkthrough on this pond. All right. This pond is 14 feet wide and 16 feet long. All this here are 8 by I think 10 by 16 feet, 2 by 6, 2 by 8 woods, and then I built a perimeter or a cap around the pond. So I don't use any rocks at all because big rocks are expensive, and this is a lot cheaper and even cleaner looking. It's all depend on your taste, but this is my taste, and it's a lot cheaper. I built this pond a few years ago for less than a grand, so less than $1,000 for this pond. So let's do a little walkthrough. Here are my pond skimmer. This one is the one that I built myself. This one's the one that I just bought. From now on though, if I do go and do a pond skimmer, all I'm going to use is this type of pond skimmer. There's an inside pond skimmer. It's actually a pool skimmer, but then people use it for pond skimmer, and it's the best pond skimmer that I believe that is in the market. The reason is it float, right? So this is it. So that is the basket for it. This is the basket. Okay, and then from time to time, you can definitely, let me clean this up. Okay, so from time to time, you just go in here and you just pick out all the leaf and the grease and some of that. You put it back on, and that's your pond skimmer. And this is really good at just sucking out all the top layer. And it's one of the best pond skimmer, and it's about $65. So very good for the price. As you walk around the pond, here's the rock for it. All the falls. You see a pipe right there. It's a pipe right here. Running. This pond used 3 pumps. Okay. 4,000, I believe, 200 gallon pumps. So this is the reason why I say this is the best pond filtration system for the price, and the reason is, here it is. So this is the main filtrations here. Okay. There are 2 lines coming from here and over there. Those lines come from the pond skimmer. Remember, we have the 2 pond skimmer. So it will run to here, and then split to 2. One go here, okay, go straight down, and then you can see I put a basket there, and look at the way you see this here, the way it is run through, it sucks up all the oxygen, and then it mixes together. So this creates a lot of oxygen for your pond and purity for free. And the same concept is from this one is the same, alright? But in this pond, I don't use any air pump at all. The reason is I create my own oxygen. You can see the way it's built. It runs through here, okay? That's the pipe run all the way down, but it also sucks the oxygen, the air from here, to here, gurgling, from here down. And it's called the venturi system. So with the venturi system, you're actually forcing the air with the water, mix it together, create oxygen. and therefore you don't really need an air pump for this size of pond. So the same thing as with this concept here, the same thing as this concept here, it have two pipe here, one here, go down here, here. Okay, and this will go straight back to the fall, the main fall. Okay, all this doing here is just making that spur, creating that oxygen for the pond. And then it's split into here again. And this pipe here will lead all the way down. So the water will have to go all the way down and have to go back up. And that's why you see a lot of caps. The caps, what it does is do two things, okay? But mainly though, it's a mechanical filter. The caps will hold back all the fish waste. That's all it does. And then when the water rises up to here, it's already clean. And it also acts as a biological filter too, because it creates housings for all the bacteria. Now those fancy ponds, they will buy, it's called like bio balls or K1, K2, K3, and they're expensive. Well, you can get caps pretty much for free and collect them, and you have the same concept. So remember, this have all the bells and whistle, but it's a lot cheaper, a lot price friendly. Same thing with this concept too. It's split into two here, go down here. Excuse me, go all the way down, and then run back out here. This also have a UV light right here. This is the UV light. Okay, so I have two UV light here. Both are 13 watts UV light, and they cost about, when I bought them, it's about $12 a piece. But I'm pretty sure now it's about $15 a piece. Okay, so the water will run from this here, and down here. Got the light from this side, then it'll go all the way down, and then in this container I have a lot of rocks here. Okay, so all the rocks is the same concept. So now this one mainly though is biological filter. That's the main thing for it. It will rise up again, and then it will all run out to the main fall. So that is the main filtration system, and it's really easy to clean the system because you see those valves right there. Once a month I would get a broomstick, and then I would turn off the system first. Then I'll push it all the way down, up and down like this. That will release all the fish waste, all the hard solid, and I turn the valve down there, and we will flush out. And that's it. That's as easy as it can get. Okay. So next, though, as you can tell, most pond now they go with the box filtration system. So with the box filter, you have to. Most people will do it inside their pond. Well, you don't have space for that. You want to create just a nice place for the fish. So why not instead of using the box system, incorporate in the aquaponics system. So this is my aquaponics system using the pond water, right? So all this here are free vegetables and fruit that you can grow with the aquaponics system, incorporate with your pond filtration system. And with the aquaponics system, it'll be the best thing you can do for your fish because it's so natural, so organic. What it is this drum here. I cut it in half like this, and then as you can tell, I'll show you right here. So I create a frame for it to hold it, and then what it is it uses the water from here. Here is my sieve filter, homemade of course, DIY. It costs about $35 to make this whole system. Okay, $35 for this sieve filter. This water here is actually running from the bottom of the pond, so it collects all the fish waste, all the heavy waste, debris. I'll pump here, it'll run through the sieve here, and the sieve will catch all the solid. Okay, eventually the solid will go to here if I don't clean them by hand. It will go down to this weir here, and then it will run through another filtration system there. But we'll move it on next, right next after this. So my aquaponics system using the water from the bottom of the pond. Okay, so the water from the bottom of the pond will run through. Oh man, so much plants. See the pipes here? This pipe also, this side have 3 pipes too. Okay, the pipes will run to each bed. So each pipe will run to each bed. Now let's show you here. So if I can get one. See, so one of the pipe will run to this bed here. Okay, and then it will run, and then all this are rocks. Okay, so run through the rocks. Your bacteria live in these rocks. It clean out your pond, and then it run back into the pond. And then from then it run back into here to this bed, and then it run, see the pipes here? It run all the way back into the pond. So with this system, it have all the bells and whistle, and I mean all the bells and whistle, but on cheap, very price friendly, very price friendly. As I said, I built this system less than $1,000. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know, and I will be happy to answer. What else? Oh yeah, so the wastewater from this sieve filter here will run all the way to here. Okay, run all the way to here, right? And then the same concept, a 6-inch pipe will all the way down here. It'll be right here, and then it float up. So all the solid is stuck down here, and it got captured by the caps. So once in a while, I would use this connector. I connect it here, turn the valve, and I have all the wastewater right here. And I'll use this wastewater to water all my plants, so nothing go to waste. So here's the side pictures. So yes, so recaps. I have 3 pumps. 2 pumps are the skimmers. 1 pumps are the sump pumps. Skimmer suck on the top water, run through my filtration system here, and it run back into the main fall. The water from the bottom of the koi pond will run all the way back there and feed my aquaponics system. Okay, and then it run back into the smaller falls. So this here, those, run back to those. Okay, and 24/7, running 24/7. Very price friendly, but the best filtration system you can do for yourself. It have all the bells and whistles. Everything a really nice koi pond have, an expensive nice koi pond have. You have it too, but just on a cheaper price, and you get free food, free vegetables. All the water here are crystal clean, crystal clear. You can see it all the way down to the bottom of the pond. And a lot of people say this is a lot of koi, but this filtration system can handle them all. I mean, handle them all. So let me pen back out. So you guys have any questions, let me know, and then I'll be happy to answer. Bye guys.